NDTV's promoters, NDTV founders Radhika Roy and Prannoy Roy, have also today been prevented from leaving the country, and we are being told that they have been detained. That's what we are being told. There's also a statement that has been released by NDTV protesting the manner in which the NDTV promoters were stopped at Mumbai airport. Now, there is a CBI case against the Roys registered in 2017. They're accused of defrauding ICICI Bank of rupees 48 crores. That's what we are being told. NDTV says it's a complete subversion of media freedom in action against NDTV founders. They were detained by immigration on instructions of the CBI as preliminary information. They're awaiting instructions from the CBI. Let me just go straight across to Bhavtosh. Bhavtosh, what can you tell us about this?
Rahul, as far as CBI is concerned, they are very tight-lipped. But what is more shocking in this case is that CBI, after registering an FIR in 2017, had never called Dr. Prannoy Roy or his wife Radhika Roy for questioning at CBI headquarters. The fact that we had cross-checked this information, whether there is a lookout circular against them number of times, they completely denied this. Sources have also said that the family had traveled abroad around 2 months back and came back. At that point of time, there was no LOC against them. What was the need to issue a lookout circular against them is something that only CBI can tell. As far as the case is concerned, the case involves taking a loan of around 48 crore rupees from ICICI Bank and subsequently then defaulting on that on the payment. CBI has said that there is a Supreme Court ruling which said that even private banks are covered under the ambit of Prevention of Corruption Act, and that's the reason why they filed this FIR against them. Even at that point of time, there was a lot of hue and cry as to why CBI decided to carry out raids and searches at the residence of Dr. Roy. Subsequently, CBI went slow in the investigation, and the latest news that we have is that on the directions of CBI, Dr. Roy and his wife Radhika Roy have been detained at Mumbai's International Airport.
Well, NDTV has released a statement, and let me quickly quote it. Complete subversion of media freedom in action against NDTV founders is the heading, and it goes on to say, in a complete subversion of basic rights, NDTV founders Radhika and Prannoy Roy were today prevented from leaving the country. Both journalists had tickets to return to India on the 16th, just a week later. It goes on to say they have been stopped from travelling abroad on the basis of a fake and wholly unsubstantiated corruption case initiated by the CBI that was filed 2 years ago, and in which Radhika and Prannoy Roy have been fully cooperating. Today's action is, along with events like raids on the media owners, a warning to the media to fall in line or else. So they're obviously stating that this is a witch hunt against the NDTV founders. Bhavtosh, how do you respond to what the NDTV statement seems to be suggesting, that this is a fake and wholly unsubstantiated corruption case?
Well, when the case was registered, Rahul, there was also a lot of reports in the media that Roys are being targeted primarily because the centre wants some kind of action against them. The CBI has then clarified that there is a ruling of Supreme Court which clearly mentions that even private banks which have carried out bank defaults with private individuals, in this case Roys, they can be booked and cases of Prevention of Corruption Act can be filed. CBI had in fact even showed the copy of that court order. But what is most surprising, Rahul, is the fact that since registration of that FIR, hardly any movement took place. Even the Enforcement Directorate never filed a case under Money Laundering Act. So there are several cases against Roys which are being probed by Income Tax Department, including a case in which they have been accused of a tax evasion of at least 1,400 crore rupees. So that matter is pending in the Delhi High Court. And there is also a FEMA case, which is Foreign Exchange Maintenance Act case, which has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate. But why this sudden move by CBI to issue a lookout circular and asking immigration authorities to detain them? No official word from CBI. We're still trying to get an official reaction from the agency, but so far no word from them.